Okay, we've got a few charts being talked about on the forum today, so might go through them. We'll start with BMY, Brumbury Resources, and as we can see, we've got this just drawn this trend line up, catching these two tops here, and a bit on the bottom there. But I'll just have a look at the stochastics, because the question is, has this latest uptrend here got any further to go? So if I have a look on my favourite, which is the directional movement chart, we can see that it's had a nice bullish cross there, the average coming up over the 20, crossing above that negative direction. The positive direction is way up there. So if we took that signal, we would have gotten in for around the 18 cents, and now it's come up, and it's coming up into the overbought section, but it's still, I'll just zoom in on that, it's actually picked up a bit, so it still hasn't turned down yet. And I mean, if I took that signal there, I wouldn't be selling yet, even though it sort of had a bit of a pause there. I'd be looking at this 13-day moving average, and just I'd taken, if I was doing this short term, I'd be waiting for that to turn down before I took my exit, because even though that's in the overbought, it's still pointing up. And if we have a look at the stochastics, they're getting up there into the overbought, not quite yet, but they're still pointing up. Weekly and daily still pointing up. So even though it would have probably taken the signal earlier, let's have a look here. If I had to pick it, oh, what have I done? Go back out to the big picture. Okay, so I'd say what I'd be looking at is this last price action here. It's made this move up, you're just using the fibs here, and going from that low there to that top there, and it's come back down, made that move up, come back down, and found support at the 50% mark. So if it was to repeat that move here, that would take you up to this 30-cent mark. So if I had to pick it up, I'd pick the high of 30 cent, and then maybe coming back down to the fine support at 23 cents if it repeated that price action. And but you're probably, if I was bullish the stock and was looking for an entry, I'd probably be looking around that 23 cent mark. Where are we at the moment? 25 cents. So I think what we can say is it may have possibly a little bit of more of a squirt in it to the maybe at least to this upper trend line I drew earlier, 28 cents, but I have my eye on the 30 cents. It's a nice round figure, and be a nice place to sell. But if I was already in the stock, I wouldn't be selling just yet. I'd be waiting for that 13-day moving average to turn down before I exited there. So maybe a little bit of a squirt to go. Next one, GOR, someone was asking about. That looks like it's ranging to me. We've had this directional movement charts. It's had this big strong move going up, and then it's once it's got into the overbought, it's come back down. That's telling you the trend's weakening, which is what it's doing. I did draw this initial trend channel, which it's broken down. We've got this trend line off the tops coming down, which it's just broken out of, but really the stochastics, they're turning up there, and I've got this trend line going down here, showing some bearish accumulating, and it's accumulation is decreasing, well, as is obvious with the price action. Look, if I was bullish the stock on the fundamentals, I probably wouldn't have a problem taking a position there, and it could go down to the 30, it could go up to the 40, 43. The is really, but short term, there's nothing really exciting me about it at the moment. But if I was bullish the stock, I wouldn't have a problem taking it there. MQG, that's a big one. I don't normally buy stocks in these $35 things. I tend to like to do the options on these. I don't know if this one has options, probably does. Okay, what have I done here? We've got this big support at $100 here, and then it's found resistance here at the 15. If you have a look at this movement here, it's come down and it's gone back up to, and that's like 50% roughly mark, and then it's come back down to the 50% mark of this move up here. So I mean, it's just so I'd only be guessing where that's going to go. Oh, that looks like it's consolidating there. That's the daily stochastics have come down, giving you that's little sell signal. The weekly is up. The directional movement, well, I wouldn't trade that as a rule, because the that 30-day, I don't like trading against that 30-day moving average. And well, these are all bearish signals on this directional. You had a bullish cross there, but it just, I suppose it's worked out a little bit, but really I wouldn't like to trade it. Let's go back here. So, but really, let's zoom in a bit. And at the moment it looks like it's going down, doesn't it? To me, so zoom in a bit more. So maybe it wants to go back up to that trend channel there, but possibly not. It looks like it's found support there at the $35 mark, roughly. Not an exciting one for me, anyway. MCE, now that's an interesting one because it hasn't been out there very long. I only got a year worth of data. I have drawn this trend channel from when it started making this accelerating here from the, where was it? Started at the $1.40. Hit a bit of resistance there, 540. So now hit a bit of resistance, starting to hit. Now it's coming up to this $7 mark. It's starting to hit a bit of resistance. So where to from here? Let's have a look. Okay, let's go out a bit more with this one. Okay, it did give this nice bullish cross that I like here. It's going up. The 30-day moving average is going up. So that would have been a nice entry there at $3.40 roughly. And if you followed this 13-day moving average, you probably would have got out here at the $5 mark. Having said that, it's picked up again. And it has made another bullish move here, but really at the moment it's in the oversold sort of area, turning down, but really it's this 13-day moving average on the other hand is still moving up. So, but anyway, what else can we say about that? Stochastics are showing strong accumulation there. and they're pointing up. They're getting up into the oversold, overbought, I mean, but they're still pointing straight up. The trended channel here, they're all accumulation distribution going up. The trended price oscillator moving up. But you have got this, these tops are level while the price is rising, so that's a little bit of a divergence. So that's indicating maybe the $7 mark is, you know, a little bit of balking at the $7 mark, but still it's still a very strong trend. But then again, you've got these other oscillators. This is Twig's money flow. He developed this charting software. That's just a variation of the Chaikin money flow. That's showing, it's still above still respecting that zero line, which is bullish, but it is showing a bit of divergence there. And the longer term one, 100 days, showing divergence. And the momentum oscillator is showing divergence. So yeah, maybe it's so yeah, it's going up, and it has got legs, but it might want to start ranging around that $7 mark. Market's a little bit unsure about that one, so we'll just see how that goes. And okay, and our last one, PLV, Pluton Resources. So just have a look at that one again. I think Tots has already had a look at this, so it was quite good. So, but I'll have a crack as well. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've had that resistance line at the 90 cents. We've got one there at $1.60. You've got the all-time high of $2.50. Zoom in here. I started drawing this little standard deviation channel there, so it's broken there, broken there. It's got this gap here, which I don't like. Stochastics in the oversold section. Yeah, overbought section, sorry, I should say. Come on, get out of there. Okay. Alright. If I was trading this, we've had a couple of good signals. We had this one here where the positive direction is above the negative, and the average coming up, so that would have worked out there. Zoom that in, 6 monthly, there we go. And you would have got in for your 50 cents round and got out when this 13-day average moved down 65 cents. And it's made another cross. So you could have bought here at 75 odd, and that's after that gap and that bearish candle there. That would have been me out. I wouldn't have been holding that, because if you look where when this line's come up, approach the oversold section before, that's when it's reversed. So I probably would have taken that. And if I was bullish the stock, I would probably be waiting for it to see where it found support next. If I had to pick it, it'd probably be back to this linear regression line here, probably to fill that gap. Probably at least looking at the 90 cents. But anyway, we'll just have to see what it does. But if you're bullish the stock for fundamental reasons, then you're really looking for it to where it's going to find support. It'd be really good if it found support at that 90 cents or even at the 85, 87 cent mark, and that would be a nice place to find support.